Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome back to my Battletech playthrough, guys. Now, I've done a few bits and pieces here, just before I came online, because Lil Man was crying, so I thought I'd get a few bits and pieces done and just set up, so I'm just going to talk you through them. He is behind me asleep, so you might hear a few gurgles. We've rejigged our King Crab now, guys. Now, it's just too slow to use as an assault mech, so I've stripped everything off it and we've turned it into our ranged and LRM boat. We've chucked a buttload of heat sinks on here, and in fact, I'm actually potentially wanting a couple more heat sinks on here, which will mean I need to strip a load of weight off, but no, I'm not going to bother. If I'm... He does have heat issues, guys, but his job is to sit right back. Actually, yeah, we are going to do that, because if he's right at the back, he doesn't need to be anywhere near this armoured. And lots and lots of LRM ammo, guys. So, chuck a couple more heat sinks on there and strip the armour off and put it back on. We're still immensely armoured. Wow. It's hard finding places for all these heat sinks on this guy. This is ridiculous, actually. I can... This guy is going to be at the rear, so he really doesn't need to be massively armoured at all. He shouldn't really be taking shots too often. That said, it doesn't stop us stripping a bit extra off the rear and throwing it onto the front. Like this. $75, $75, $120, $120. So that'll do. He's still really heavily armoured, guys. He's not really meant to be taking a huge amount of fire. He'll be sitting at the back, and we've upped his heat efficiency quite a bit there. So if he is sniping, he should at least be able to work a little bit. So he'll take a couple of days to get going there, guys. Sorry I went a little bit quiet there while I was working that out. This guy's not being changed. I am tempted to pull some of these double heat sinks off because they're just overpowered and he has no heat issues. And obviously these guys are being kept the same. So these are my close assault. My Highlander is mid to long range, but he can also work close. His setup is really good. He can work at all sorts of range. He's best at medium range, where he can bring both the Gauss and the LRMs and into play as well. Obviously, we might lose them at some point, so we'll have to play very carefully. We have actually done a very, very quick mission, because I had to move, guys. And we had to fly back up to things, and it was lunchtime at work, and I really wanted to play. So we were down here, we've flown up here, and I just jumped through a quick mission. Now, we are straight back into another story mission here, guys. So, spoilers! We're jumping straight into War Council, the priority mission. Travel to Weldry for a war council with Lady Centrella.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
Calculating escape velocity. I've got the
okay. So we're still doing well here. We've got plenty of cash. As you can probably tell, guys, I've sold off a few of my other mechs as well because, let's be honest, I don't need medium mechs anymore. So I've sold most of those off. I've kept a few things just in case. But we're going to be operating mostly in these high-end mechs now. We've had this one before. Schedule a regular holo vidmart. One gain low spirits, one gain high spirits. Oh, that's something we want to do while we're on our way. Let's just check our mech warriors. Who needs updating?
Receiving you. Receiving you.
The one thing I do want to push up is my aim on a lot of these guys, because all of this makes my base hit that much higher.
Good to go. Ready for orders.
No, we actually have much to spend. Okay, we'll leave that for now. I thought I had more to spend there. Oops, sorry. Okay. Oh, have we paused? Because I pressed escape by mistake. So we're still on our way. Obviously, Jet's out of action again from that headshot. I do hate those headshots. I get it. I get that it's hitting your cockpit, but it's just a little extreme. I have seen a mod which reduces a bit, which I am tempted to use, actually. So if you are getting frustrated with that, there is a mod out for that. Just Google it and you'll find it, guys. There are a few mods out already. There's also one which gives you access to Lost Tech stuff, which I might be using, but I'm not going to use until after the I've finished the campaign, because it gives you access to Lost Tech things from certain planets on the market. They are very expensive, but I don't want to use it because it feels a little bit cheaty, if you see what I mean. But it's there if you want to do it, guys. Okay, we should be almost there. In our shiny Argo. Oh, hang on, have I got anything building on my Argo at the moment? Oh, we don't! You can see it's very shiny now because it is fully repaired almost. I mean, obviously not fully repaired. We've still got a lot of other things to fix on it, but most of the other stuff is doing very well. Let's get these... Ooh, actually. Let's get the improved power conduits, guys.
Sure thing. It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
Because that'll unlock a load of other things for us if we were to want them. Including the extra hab pod, which will also unlock a load of other new bits and pieces for us. Anyway, let's get on with this storyline. A distress call! Okay, let's mount a rescue expedition. Nice! We did well there. Gained some rep, gained some morale. We're nearly there. It's just annoying Jet is out of action for so long. I really want to get as much buffs to my medical things as possible. Okay, let's proceed with this mission then. And we have a cutscene.
And I promise you that our forces are maintaining a firm upper hand against this false restoration. Thanks in part to the support of our newfound allies in the Taurian Concordat. Just today, those allies, led by the heroic Commodore Samuel Ostergard, liberated my own daughter, Victoria, from insurgent captivity. And though the fight was hard, our new friends won the day through the strength of their courage and the virtue of their purpose. Soon, we will end this war. And when we do, we will turn our attention back to the expansion of our industry and the betterment of our people.
Okay, I thought Krassos was a bad guy, so...
Long live the Taurian Concordat, and long live the Oregon Directorate!
Not looking good for us, is it? War Council in orbit, Weldry. Anna Maria, I summoned you here to discuss long-term strategy, but we have a crisis to address. You've seen my uncle's broadcast. What Ostergard did to Lord Krassos. What his soldiers are still doing to the people of Smithon. I am honour-bound to ride to their defence. Kamea, you've got much bigger things to worry about than Smithon. I won't mince words. Your cause is nearly lost. With only a small fraction of their fleet, the Taurians have dramatically outgunned. Given the chance, the Iberia could break your army in two. Why are the Taurians fighting with the Directorate? Do you have any concrete answers? If you're looking for proof, I can't help you, but I can tell you what I think's behind all of this. for Perdition Massacre. I believe that House Davian's attack on the Concordat created an opportunity for Espinosa, and unfortunately for us, I believe he has taken it. What opportunity? Spell it out for me. Protector Caldron believes that a Davian invasion of Turin Concordat is imminent. In the Directorate, he sees a convenient pawn, a buffer to protect a poorly defended stretch of Concordat's border. If the Directorate's weapons have been coming from Taurians, I imagine they've had an agreement in place for some time. Yeah, and the timing makes it worse. Makes sense. By arming the Directorate, Calderon would be fortifying his own border against invasion. When Espinosa learned about Castle Nautilus, he must have used it as a bargaining chip to get the Taurians into the war on his side. In a limited intervention, but yes, Calderon would have leapt to a chance to claim an SLDF armory. With a major war imminent, the capture of a fully stocked outpost castle could have provided the Taurians with a tremendous advantage, but you destroyed the armory and killed their soldiers, and apparently destroyed one of their dropships on Anvelt. I suspect your problems with Turin Concordat have only just begun. If he wants to reach us, he's got to find us. Of course. And that's why Taurian Battlemechs are sacking Smithon. Even as we speak, he's trying to lure Lady Arno to him. It's a deliberate provocation, Camilla. You must realise that. We fought against Taurians on R2. We know what we're up against, so let's talk about how we're going to win this. Not through direct confrontation. If you let Ostergaard bait you into attacking him on Smithon, you will die, as will Lady Arno. This isn't hyperbole, Camilla. You will die. If you take the field against him, and your restoration will perish with you. What would you counsel me to do then? Nothing? Would you have me sit on my hands while Taurian butchery murders the people I've sworn to protect? I would advise you to lead your army wisely and stay out of battles you cannot win. Camilla, listen to me. There is still hope, but you won't find it on the battlefield. The alliance between the Taurians of Directorate is tenuous. Far more than they would have you believe. Protector Caldron knows what kind of man your uncle is. We could turn allies into enemies if you play your cards right. As a long-term goal, I'm all for it. But what would you recommend we do in the short term? In a word, nothing. Don't engage them, just stay away. Even as we speak, my agents are digging for information that will open a rift between our enemies. And I'm confident that they will find it. But Camilla, none of this will mean anything if you let Ostergaard goad you into a suicidal charge. And make no mistake, that is what they're doing. I appreciate your advice, Anna Maria, but were I to follow it, the Oregon people would lose faith in me, and they'd be right to do so. I owe it to them to expect better than that. And so I will fight, but not in the way that our enemies expect. Tell me what you mean. Ostergaard expects me to deploy my army against his forces on Smithon, to lead from the front, as I have in our battles with the Directorate. You've convinced me that this is a risk I cannot take. And so, if he expects me to come at him with a hammer, I will use a scalpel instead. I trust that your company is up to the task, Jet. My company, alone, against a Taurian assault force? It'll be an adventure. That it will be, and I'll be guiding you on comms every step of the way. You have my answer, Anna Maria. I won't take the field myself, and I won't redirect my army, but I'll be damned if I'll let Ostergaard's troops slaughter my people without a fight. Your mercenaries have been one of your key advantages in Swarm, Camilla. By doing this, you're putting them at grave risk. But if your heart is set on returning to Smithon, I am powerless to stop you. Instead, I wish you good luck, and take my leave. I'll be in touch when my agents know more. Please, Camia, stay safe. I don't know if you can stabilize the reach. If I can stabilize the reach without you. I won't let Ostergaard kill me yet, Anna Maria. I promise. Okay, so we have another contract. It looks like we're being used as a special forces to drop in behind enemy lines and blat them. I could do other things, but I'm going to jump straight into this one, guys. Some of these are very good. Ambush a convoy. And a high-level assassination. But no, I'm going to jump straight into this one, guys. 1.4 mil. Proceed to Smithon to protect the people from Taurians. Early reports suggest a tight battlefield. Because of this, we'd recommend a lance loadout that strikes a balance of mobility, durability, and firepower. Further details will be provided upon your arrival. That actually fits my current lance quite well.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Engines prime. All hands prepare.
No, my current lance is a very assault-heavy lance, so we're all very close in. Close in, heavy assault. Yeesh. We've had quite a few days worth of flying at the moment. I don't need to up that. My morale is very good. I say that it's actually slightly down at the moment for some reason, but wow, so much travel time at the moment. Okay, we have those power conduits done. Let's have a look at our ship upgrades again. How expensive is this? Wow. I'm not going to do that just yet, though. That will get me an extra med bay, which will get my guys back quicker. Oh! Straight up, increase my speed bouncing while I'm bouncing around the place. It doesn't improve my jump speed, but it increases my time to and from jump ships. I don't think jump ships actually... I don't know if jump ships use time. I assume they do, because you've probably got to wait for them to jump. I assume they don't just instantly jump when you get there, yeah. And they take ages to charge. I know that. They're meant to be... So getting from... It's why travel is not instantaneous in the Battletech universe, because you've got to go to a jump ship, and it has to jump, and it has to charge, and it has to jump. And they can't be near each other, because they're too near each other, they don't work. New Holovids. Viago's current budget includes a line of... host a mass viewing. Hey, morale increased by 1. We've had that one before, so... We there yet? Yes, we're now breaking off. Okay, so we're nearly there. This is back at Smithon, guys, so we're going to have heat issues here, potentially.
Top-notch work, if I may say so.
Let's jump straight into this mission then, guys. Right, do I want her? I'm actually moving her onto my Highlander because she is very, very solid in her attack. I'll keep my King Crab mobile. I'll keep my Thunderbolt on him. Let's have a look what else we've got. I'm going to chuck Skyros in there. We don't need Sense Lock on that. We'll keep Sense Lock on Hardball, so we do have 1 Sense Lock out here. No, having the extra accuracy on my thingy. The breaching shot's not so useful on him, but the extra accuracy Glitch comes with, because Glitch is my most accurate person, and having the Highlander, which is definitely my most damaging mech at the moment, being ridiculously accurate is good. Having her, that said, Having her on my LMM boat was also good, because she is good there, but I'm going to try her on my Highlander this time and see how we do. Especially in this mission, where we're liable to be in close in fights. I just hope she doesn't get blatted, as seems to be happening a lot. I really need to start upping my rep so I can get higher level pilots occasionally. Okay, in the wake of Commodore Ostergaard's initial attack, Taurian battle mechs have continued to wreak havoc on the general population. We have dropships en route to evacuate as many refugees as we can carry, but the Taurians will target them if they can get a chance. We need you to deny them that opportunity. So this is a defense mission. We've got to protect the Crassus dropship. At least 2 dropships must survive, and protect the docking pads, fuel reservoirs. So we're protecting fuel reservoirs like we were blowing up last time we were around here. The spaceport in front of you is packed wall to wall with civilians, most of them refugees from the capital. The Taurians will have been targeting them as enemy combatants. I need you to help those people, keep those people safe until we can evac them to safety. We have 3 of the late Lord Crassus's dropships en route to assist with the evacuation. The captain of each vessel will call in on approach. Shepherd 1 will be heading for the docking pad Alpha. Shepherd 2 for Charlie. And Shepherd 3 for Bravo. You'll need to keep the enemy's eyes on you and away from the docking pads. Above all, you need to keep them from firing on the docking pads' fuel reservoirs while the dropships are being loaded. Any hostiles that you fail to engage will almost certainly target the fuel tanks. If they manage to take one out, the resulting explosion will wipe out everything nearby. Dropships, refugees, you name it. You can see the fuel tanks and estimate the blast radius in red on your screen, so they're quite big.
Good luck, Commander. The Taurians aren't going to make this easy. Protect our ships. Help them get our people home safe.
Okay, we can already see them for some reason, so yeah, we're gonna move straight forward and engage them quickly, guys. Now, I'm not quite sure why it said tight, but
Standing by. Ready for orders. On it.
Straightforward in engaging them. We also have turrets with us, which should help us. No, we'll get enough good hits off. It says as I miss with everything. I should have just scanned. As long as you keep targeting, basically we just need to keep shooting the hostiles, which will keep them focusing on us. We have allies! I suspect that they're going to get heavier and heavier, don't you? Well, we already have a Thunderbolt here.
Awaiting orders. Roger that.
Oh wow, and even though we... Oh no, the tank did more damage to him than us. Typical. No, I'm not going to waste my aim shot yet.
Come on, MechWarriors! It's go time!
Because I suspect these guys are going to start pulling these guys to pieces. There you go. We're going to try and tag the Panther next. We're going to have some fun here, guys, with Glitch. If that Panther comes close enough. Oh, that's a Battle Master. That's a heavy mech.
What can I do for you?
Oh, wow, I can't actually get close enough. So that Battle Master, I believe, is that... That's an assault mech, so I need to keep an eye on that. He's dead. Maybe a smidgen of overkill there, guys. Okay, so we'll jump onto that Battlemaster. Nah. Oh. This is tricky, because I want to kill the Battlemaster, but at the same time, well, we want to tag everything. I'm going to try, because we'll at least get a few hits on his head like this. So we could take his, if we could head him, that would be epic. It's probably not going to happen, but I should have legged him actually, because we'd have got 2 bits then, and we potentially have a bit of Battlemaster mech already, don't we? I don't know if I do. Okay, we need to tag them all. We've got enemy flanking and going. Engage them before we get our dropship. Okay, so we've got enemies coming in from this way, guys, as well.
Take them out, or you'll have Ostergaard to answer to.
God, how many of them are coming?
Commander?
We're going to reserve, let them move forwards. Okay, so our guys might get blatted, but I get all my mechs available to shoot as well. And this means that they're going to lose a lot of their things as well, their chevrons. Because I can core out some of these guys relatively easily, actually. The key thing is keeping them focused on me, actually. But that Battlemaster needs to get blatted fast. That said, he's almost down.
Waiting on you, Commander. I hear ya. Got it.
I'm going to try something here. It may or may not work. This is advice from one of the guys on the comments saying how he does some of these guys. We're going to try and leg him. And then we're going to try and take him out with everybody else. Worked nicely. We've knocked him down. We didn't actually break his leg, but we knocked him down by the sheer bounce.
Ready for order.
Come on. If I can head this thing, it would be beautiful. It's not going to happen, but... But we're going to do as much damage to that Battlemaster as we can while it's down.
Receiving you. Roger.
Even if we blow it, if we CT it. See, by aiming for this, I'm still more likely to hit the bits around it, guys. So we may still rip parts of this, but it just gives us a good chance of, oh well, we'll only get 1 bit then. But still, it's good.
Aye, aye.
Now I need to keep an eye on my sides, guys, so I'm going to have to get somebody over there relatively soon. Let's try and knock him down. That'll do, we've knocked his leg off.
Target's taking a
So
critical
he is
hit.
going to go straight down. And if we take his other leg out, if we take his second leg out, is he out completely? I think he's out completely if we take his other leg out. because you can't get back up. But I could be wrong, and that gives us 2 parts. And that Panther, if I get the right setup on that Panther, we'll have a bit of fun. Because if I get it right, I can actually core him. Oh god, so they've got guys coming in from over there as well. Oh wow, and over there. This is where this is going to get tricky, guys, because they're going to be throwing things at me from all directions. So we do need to spread out just to pull them onto us. Oh wow, they're light mechs. Oh damn, I've not been spreading myself well. That said, this is why we've got our really long range guy.
Yes, Commander.
Let all of these guys shoot first. I actually quite like saving to go last if I can. No, I wish I could be giving these guys some more orders. Right, these guys are all looking at me, so I can afford to spread my forces a little bit here. But we kind of need to.
I take no pleasure in this, Lady Arano, but we're under orders. You can end this by surrendering to Commodore Ostergaard. Until you do, your people will suffer for you.
Damn it, that's not good enough.
Good to go.
Standing by. On the move.
No ideal, but I don't want to be leaving these things to keep pinging away.
Waiting for orders.
Confirmed.
This is risky because they hit that fuel tank, they may just blow my Thunderbolt up. Come on, good shots. Oh, we should hit with something at least. Wow.
Waiting on you, Commander.
That'll do. Ooh, we're getting a bit warm. So much for my this guy doesn't overheat. Oh, that guy's getting battered. We do need to pull the other two onto us a little bit as well, but...
Waiting for orders.
This is me trying to grab as many targets as possible, guys. Just so they're looking at us rather than the things. I wouldn't usually do this, guys. I'd usually focus all on one. But literally, I'm just trying to grab all of these guys' attention. I mean, we barely scratched some of those, but it keeps them looking at me rather than anything else. Oh, that poor Thunderbolt's getting battered. to get protecting Shepherd 2 as well a bit more. So Shepherd 1's actually relatively safe now. I'm so tempted just to melee that little light mech in front of me. Wow, it scratched my paint a bit, guys. These light mechs are actually more annoying here than anything else. Okay, see now they're pinging, so now I need to start grabbing them. Don't shoot the fuel tank. See, I've been shooting other things. Ooh. They can destroy them all day long, I don't care. These are the ones I'm a bit worried about at the moment. Going for turrets. I'm happy for them to go for turrets. My Orion's going to move up and start pinging them.
Commander? Copy that.
They're both in a nice position, nice range for me to shoot there. Jenna's the more scary target, but it's also entrenched.
Firing a full salvo.
Oh wow, that wasn't good. Try and leg this guy. He's down. We're going to move our king crab over to try and get some shots off over here too.
Standing by. Got it.
Come on.
Attacking from position.
Keep him looking at me. Nice. No, it didn't actually hit.
What can I do for you?
Move into position.
One on them, just trying to keep them both looking at us. And the spider's down, so we might get quite good hits here. Oh, not good enough. Now, I see why they wanted mobile mechs. I mean, my king crab doesn't fit that, but he's doing very nicely because he can basically dodge stuff.
I hear ya.
Oh, this is where it's a shame we don't have any, I thought I jumped. Oh, did I sprint rather than jump? Derp! Oh well, we'll get our heat back at least. And it's not like my allies aren't taking out everything there. I think the most dangerous things got the heavy and the assault being taken out really early. Save me there. That's one is away! 3 is incoming. I assume we're not going to get... The Shepherd 2 is almost gone. So we need to just finish off these guys. we're gonna just... Oh no, we're not gonna batter him because we've potentially got a bit of spare heat now to
You
use.
got nothing, you hear me?
As I said, I wonder if it's worth saving it. Oh, I know what we're going to do. If we've got some morale back, we've got enough morale, we're going to core out that Panther in one shot if I can. Assuming they give me the chance. These guys are thankfully going for the turrets. We're doing our job, we're barely taking any damage here. Yet, I mean, there could still be big things coming.
Aye, aye.
I'll do the job. I don't care about light mechs, guys. Yeah, I don't care about
Over the
anything.
red line. Heat damage.
Oh, whoops, we overheated. Derp. I wish it would give you an "Are you sure?"
Ready for orders.
Yeah, we're gonna do this to get some heat back. This is the nice thing about all these guys, because they're also brawlers, guys. Wow, that was a terrible shot.
What can I do for you?
Now let's have some fun. I suspect we're going to kill this mech.
Did you see that? Did you see it?
Just cored that one out in one big volley, guys. One alpha strike.
Good to go.
Not our best accuracy, but we'll have a good shot at this. He's definitely weakened, that's for sure. So there's only 9 guys, and we can see 4 of them, well, 3 of them now. He's away, and we've got the last dropship in. I suspect something else is going to come. This is feeling too easy at the moment, so I'm a bit nervous. I mean, technically, we've already passed the mission. Because we only had to successfully get 2 away. Yeah, these guys were stupid. If they'd gone straight for the things, I'd have never done it.
I'm gonna need a medic.
Oh, I hate these head injuries. Oh, injury ignored?
Commander?
Come on. I mean, it's down. It'll get back up, but...
I'm starting to cook.
Yeah, you're still under your heat limits.
Receiving you.
Let's break that commando's cover. He's dug in, so if I hit him,
Engaging.
he loses that. And we're knocking him over. I kind of feel sorry for these teeny mechs when they're being battered by the big mechs. Not that sorry. Just Just checking on my little MechWarrior there. He's still fast asleep behind me.
Waiting for orders.
That's it. I was going to say, that looked a bit odd. He's best at medium range, is where this guy excels. No, we're still going to do that even though we've got lower odds. So because of his evasion charges, he's got lower charges. So, wow, we missed with that. That's annoying. If I'd hit with that, he'd have been dead. I imagine a Gauss round goes straight through a light mech. That said, I'm not that worried at this point because obviously we've got, you know, these guys can't even scratch our mechs and they're all fully engaged. Should finish this.
We can do this. Let's go.
Hope we can salvage that.
Okay, one more round. Oh, is he going straight for it? That would be sensible. Nope, he's just digging in. What are you doing? Limping around, turning around, and I don't know.
Awaiting orders.
Standing by.
Go finish him off. Let's just try and claw him out.
Tango down.
One enemy left, guys. And he may not even survive them.
Standing by.
No point moving thief.
Good to go.
This is a little overkill, guys, but we'll make sure he's dead.
Got it.
Single Gauss round finished him.
And stay down.
Shepherd frees away. What's happening now? That's the last of them. Good job, Commander. If it wasn't for your lance, those refugees would have died here today. Your mercenary fought well, Lady Arno. But you know that this has only just begun. None of us can return home until you have been captured or killed. And for every Taurian mech for you destroy, 10 more will rise to take its place. And we will defeat them, Commander, just as we defeated you.
Mission successful.
That felt too easy. It's nice to have a bit more of a relaxing mission for a change, guys. Nice, and we got extra 50% because we got all 3 dropships out. And no damage. Lots of XP. Ah, I wish I'd been a bit more careful with that battle with that battle master. Ooh, that's not bad. Grab a bit of Thunderbolt. Oh, we can get a complete second Thunderbolt. Actually, that's very worth doing. We lost the ++, but getting that entire extra Thunderbolt is actually quite useful, giving us a backup mech. He's one of my lighter mechs at 65 tons. Like 4 missions ago, I was running mechs which were 50 tons still, guys. Whereas now my heaviest mech is 100 tons and my second is 90. You've done it, Jet. You faced off against Victorian War Machine and forced it into retreat. I'm not sure I forced it into retreat. And if they can be driven out of one system, they can be driven from another. Your actions today have restored hope in the Oregon people, Jet. Know that. Believe it. That's good. We can hope. Hope can keep people going when they've got nothing else. I saw plenty examples of that on the frontier. The old man really rubbed off on you, Jet. Those may as well have been his words. I know he'd agree with the sentiment. I'm proud to be fighting by your side. I hope that you're ready to pay for more of our brand of heroism in the near future, Lady Arno. We didn't destroy Victorians. I'm just going to keep saying Taurians. I know it's wrong. I know they're from Mass Effect. We only inconvenienced them. They attacked Smithon to get to you. There's nothing stopping them from doing it again someplace else. So they pulled out of Smithon after my one mission rescuing a few people. Seems a little like they're not really that invested. And we'll be ready to do it when they do. Me on the comms, you on the battlefield. Together, we'll do whatever we must do to defend the restoration. Yes, we will, and this company will be with you to the end. I know it, Jet, and you will know my appreciation when our campaign is done. Lady Arno, we're receiving an encoded hyperpulse transmission. Must be a message from Lady Centrella. Hang on a second, I'll put it on screen. Camilla, I have news for you, both good and bad. We'll start with the good. My agents have established contact with a member of House Gallas, the ruling family of Itrom. They served Espinosa in the early years of the Directorate, but have since fallen into disfavour. Lady Gallas claims to have information that would prove extremely damaging to your uncle. The position her family once held in the Directorate's power structure gives her words weight. Her house's downfall gives her motivation. And now for the bad. Lady Gallas has been taken prisoner by the Directorate's occupation force. They have her locked away in her own castle, a gilded cage for imprisoned royalty. We can't reach her again without liberating the system. We'd get her killed if we tried. So there you have it, a path forward. Regrettably, it won't be an easy one. Victorians will hound you every step of the way, but then you do have a way of defying my expectations. You always have. Best of luck, Lady Arno. I wish you success in the battle ahead. Well, there you have it, Jet. We know where we have to go next. Itrom. Right in the heart of the Directorate. To say that their defences will be formidable is an understatement. And the Ostergard will go on hounding us every step of the way. Are you sure your people are ready for this? We're headed for rough stretch of road. I don't think anyone has any illusions about that, but we can and will handle it. You're damn right we will, George, and to hell with anyone who stands in our way. Let's get to it. Everyone, back to your stations. We've got a job to do. Nice.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
So we've got another nice frontline mech. We've got some experience, and we've got some experience to spend. And did we get that mission straight away? No, not instantly, so we've got a bit to do before the next mission. It's another one. I'm not going to tweak it at the moment, and I'll tweak it if we need it. Because I don't like their setup. I'll probably pull it into a similar setup to this, but we've obviously got a lot of plus weapons in here. And right now my current loadout isn't getting battered. I'm probably going to drop this Shadowhawk because it's just costing me money at the moment. It's not like we've not got enough spare mechs. And he's with his setup. Yeah, we've got spare things with his setup, so we're dropping that. So we no longer have any medium mechs. Now, technically that's probably a bad idea. Some of you guys are probably going to tell me why I should be keeping him, but for the moment, I'm more than happy to lose him because I won't be using him. And it gives us an extra 500k. Which means we're going to start working on Beta Pod, guys. Sorry, Gamma Pod. So get our extra Hab Pod, which will unlock everything. And we're going to be getting this place finished relatively soon. Hopefully. Alright, let's have a look at the local store. Anything good here? Don't really use many large. We've got pluses for them. I'm more interested in pluses at the moment because we've already got pluses for most of these things on most of our guys. I've taken a few medium ones, and we've already got all of my LRM 20s are actually pluses and my LRM 10 already, and none of the SRMs are any good. Let's just check the hiring hall, see if there's anybody really good I can get. No. Okay. Let's level up our mech warriors then.
Waiting on you, Commander.
No, we're going to save to get this one for glitch.
Commander?
Who are we using?
Ready
We're using
for orders.
Skyros as my King Crab pilot. So I'm going to do this because this lowers my indirect fire penalty. So that's going to help. As is my base hit chance. So we'll push up both of these trees, guys, to really up that indirect. But we'll push this one to start with. That'll help us when we're shooting.
I'm receiving you.
How's it going?
Yes, Commander.
Receiving you. Ready for orders.
I'm happy to have sensor lock on you, but we're going to keep pushing up here. I don't really do much melee, so actually this is going to be more useful than this. The lowering our words are failing me. Lowering my initiative, and actually we'll probably swap him. No, I'm going to keep glitching there, but that'll be in one of my other forward mechs. Okay, that'll do. Is there anything else I need to do at the moment other than pick a mission, which we will do next time, guys? So as always, thank you very much for watching, guys. These are probably going to be dropping down to one every other day now, guys. Not because I'm getting bored of this, I'm still loving it, but Total War Britannia is coming out, and I do focus mostly on Total War stuff, guys, and I'm going to be playing some of that as well, so I've got a lot on my plate to juggle at the moment. These will probably still come out a bit more regularly because I really enjoy the game, but I'm going to be putting it on a schedule as well, so if I'm not doing it, it will guarantee it still keeps coming, whereas at the moment it's just being splurged out as I finish them, guys. So anyway, I do hope you're enjoying this. We are, you know, as I said, I'm not slowing down simply because I'm not enjoying playing. I've just got too much on at the moment to be doing them quite so often. I say that, I keep saying this, and I keep doing them every day or more than one a day. So as always though, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you're enjoying this.